The audience at the Kelly Clarkson show had no idea. They were about to see one of the most surprising daytime TV moments in years. Kelly had invited her longtime friend and country music icon, Reba McEntire, expecting a relaxed talk about touring, music, and their long friendship. What started as cheerful conversation slowly twisted into a tense and unforgettable exchange that left Kelly shaken and Reba walking off the set. The shift began quietly when Kelly mentioned their complicated family tie, bringing up her marriage to Reba's former stepson, Brandon Blackstock. Kelly spoke about it as a connection that still meant something, but Reba's face tightened. "That's behind us, Kelly," she replied coolly. "Some things are better kept private." The audience shifted in their seats. Kelly, surprised, tried to laugh it off, but the sharp edge in Reba's tone hinted that the moment was about to change. Kelly continued, suggesting that the painful family history had helped them grow into stronger people. Reba stiffened. "Strength doesn't come from having your personal life dissected on camera," she shot back. "You might find comfort in talking about it, Kelly, but not everyone wants their wounds opened in front of an audience." A wave of gasps swept across the room. Kelly tried to calm the moment, but Reba's folded arms and tense posture made it clear her patience was slipping. The breaking point hit when Kelly mentioned her divorce, saying it allowed her to focus on her kids and career in ways she hadn't before. Kelly meant it as a personal reflection, but Reba took it as a jab at her stepson. "That's not right, Kelly," she said firmly. "You're talking about my family. Brandon may not be your husband anymore, but he's still a father and still my kin. I'm not going to sit here and listen to him be dragged." The studio went silent. Kelly's face fell, realizing she had wandered into dangerous territory. Trying to recover, she switched the topic to Reba's upcoming projects. But Reba leaned in, annoyed. "Don't switch the subject. You brought it up. You should stand by it." Kelly, clearly uncomfortable, said she meant no disrespect. Reba interrupted with, "Intent doesn't erase impact." The energy in the room became almost unbearable. The warmth that had always been part of their friendship seemed to vanish. Kelly attempted again to move the conversation to Reba's long career, complimenting her staying power. But Reba shook her head. "You're not hearing me. This isn't about career talk. This is about respect. And today, I don't feel respected." Without another word, she took off her mic, stood, and walked toward the exit. Gasps and whispers spread through the crowd as cameras scrambled to cut the feed. Kelly's expression shifted from confusion to fear. "Reba, wait, we can fix this," she called out. But Reba lifted her hand as if to signal she was done and disappeared. Backstage, while producers rushed the show to commercial. When the program resumed, Kelly sat alone, visibly shaken. Her voice wavered as she told the audience, "Sometimes conversations go in a direction you never expect, even with someone you love and admire. I hope Reba knows that hurting her was never my intention." She sounded sincere, but the damage was clear. By the time the episode aired, clips filled TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. The moment Reba stood and walked away was replayed again and again, paired with captions like, "Protect your peace," and "Family comes first." Many viewers supported Reba, saying she defended her family. Others backed Kelly, insisting she wasn't attacking anyone but simply sharing her feelings. The internet quickly split into two sides, Team Reba and Team Kelly. Even celebrities jumped into the conversation. Casey Musgraves tweeted, "Reba has always carried herself with class. She doesn't joke around about family." John Legend, Kelly's co-star from The Voice, responded with support, saying, "Kelly is one of the most genuine people I know. She always speaks honestly." The difference in tone fueled rumors that people inside the industry were choosing sides. Dolly Parton stepped in with her gentle wisdom. "I love both Kelly and Reba. Strong women sometimes clash, but I hope they hug it out soon. The world needs their voices." Her calm take went viral quickly, with fans begging Dolly to help mend the situation. Others were far less gentle. Blake Shelton joked during a taping of The Voice, "Reba told Kelly what's what. I'm not touching that drama." Entertainment networks ran the clip non-stop, breaking down every moment, Reba's expression, Kelly's anxious smile, the audience's shocked reaction. NBC released a measured statement. "Live conversations can become emotional. We respect both Kelly and Reba and appreciate their perspectives." But the statement didn't cool the growing online fire. Behind the scenes, sponsors were uneasy. Even though the argument spiked ratings, they didn't want the show tied to messy drama. Producers debated whether Kelly should make a public apology, ask Reba to come back for a reconciliation segment, or simply let the situation fade. Meanwhile, fans dug through old videos of Kelly and Reba performing together, appearing at award shows, laughing in interviews. Many wondered how such a close friendship had unraveled so quickly. Some pointed out past moments where Reba avoided talking about Kelly's divorce, suggesting she had long been uncomfortable being linked to Brandon's side of the story. Reba stayed completely silent, even canceling a scheduled TV appearance, which fed speculation that the argument affected her more deeply than anyone expected. Kelly posted an Instagram story with a black screen and the words, "Sometimes the biggest lessons happen on camera," followed by a broken heart emoji. Fans argued for hours over whether it was an apology or a quiet cry for peace. Sources close to both women gave different accounts. Someone near Reba told a magazine, "Reba felt blindsided. She's protective of her family. To her, that moment felt like a betrayal." But a source close to Kelly said, Kelly never wanted to hurt Reba. She was sharing her personal journey. But emotions got hotter than anyone thought they would. Online communities debated if the two would make up. TikTok filled with emotional edits of their duets, labeled with captions like, "Please fix this friendship." Some people coldly suggested the whole thing might help both stars by keeping them in the spotlight. But most fans felt the emotion was too raw to be staged. This wasn't fake drama. It was two women with a long, real history, caught in a live moment neither of them could control. For NBC, the chaos brought both trouble and attention. For fans, it became a cultural moment about loyalty, privacy, and the heavy cost of being in the public eye. Whether Kelly Clarkson and Reba McEntire repair their friendship remains unknown. But one thing is certain. Reba's decision to walk off set instantly became one of the most unforgettable scenes in daytime TV. No matter how things unfold, people will not forget the day private hurt spilled into public view, breaking a bond many believed would never crack.